the Spielberg circuit, situated in Austria. Spielberg. The Austrian mountains today, in the sound of V6 hybrids. Not as dramatic as the V8 hybrids. Well, not V8 hybrids, I don't think they ever had V8 hybrids. Well, the sound of the V8s that used to go back in the early 2000s, replaced by the sounds of monstrous V6s blasting their way around the Styrian mountains here for the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm EvilDragonxxl, as the channel perfectly says. Always got to remember the channel name. Perfectly reminding. And today we're here for the F7 tier then. The great tier of the greatest drivers I've seen in a long time. The likes of Schumi, Matt, Cam, Wild Ditto, Mehmet, Foxy, Naziran, WRL, Ballboy, Michael JG, Racing at Home, The Puffing Muffing, Rob, Booth, Crag, Honk and JS. The great lot of drivers here today, and already you can clearly see guys are going to be on a mission today with beautiful lap times already. Going in at the sun, 1 minute 6 seconds, which is, well, it's just bonkersly impressed, to be honest. Not too far off getting the under 1 minute soon here around this track. I think if they keep going the way they will be going, we'll be going under the 1 minute. 2 Force Indians there, that is Matt. Then going up the hill and letting his teammate through. He's got the stream up on the good old channel, and look at all the comments there. If they pull in, I will answer them as best I can, with the abilities that I can. Sector 3, yellow flags. Now, what's going on there? Let's see if we can find it. Well, it's gone now. There's a Mercedes. That is Michael going through the corner. Let's get all our nice broadcast features up, should we? We'll currently play the super soft, apart from ultra soft, apart from JS, who's got the softs on. So interesting to see it there then. In the pit lane comes the Mercedes. Now, today's going to be very interesting when it comes to Haas as well. All the drivers will be in the pit lane. There's the other Haas going a bit slowlier than that. Will be of Rob. Now, there, as you look on board with Naziran then, the man who was doing so well last time out in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Baku goes sideways there. Same ways to go here, and this time I finally realised they don't have a formation app. I thought they did. That was my policy last time for getting confused at the start, but nonetheless, that was a big crash, so it always ends well. Someone's not going to be here. I think it's JS who isn't going to be here. I can't remember. Someone's not going to be here who's here. Everyone here is meant to be here. Hello, Shumi. Simpson Pillen, a 1 minute 6.4 he's got. Looking at Naziran coming through the long right hander then. Left and right little complex. Now into this double, a very tricky last corner. Normally used to be flat, about 180 degrees still, but a lot less flowing out the last corner. So where's he going to put that car? Crosses the line. He's 8th. Stays 8th. He's not been on a lap. Maybe he's on a lap now. Maybe I'm not seeing what lap keepers are on. Well, today's going to be interesting. They've got Ferrari just up the road then. As we look on board with the Haas, the Sauber. Still getting everyone's mixed up today, but nevertheless, so far so good. No one's had a crash, so all good in the big rubber house. When I say that, every time I commentate, if you don't know, it's a known fact whenever I commentate, there's a normally huge accident. I've got pure knowledge today, and I've been told by my peers there will not be a shunt at the start of this race. Now because I'm here, I'm going to say something, then it was going to happen, so there won't be a crash, and then there we go. It's fine. The prediction is in. Everyone will get off the line cleanly, they'll get through turn 1, then everything will explode, then it will be fine. Now knowing me, it's all going to go off at turn 1. Good. And last corner, Jiren, let's see where can you go in the Sauber. Crosses the line, and it goes second place then. A great lap, 1 minute 6.6. Well, he's going to be very happy. The Swede there. Out comes the Force India pair there. As they all get tangled up there. That is Matt and Foxy. Together the two Force Indias. BWT. Fortunately, my co-commentator isn't going to be here today, or at least hasn't decided to present us with him, unfortunately. No commentator or Nico today there, unfortunately. The Dutch commentator that I brought last time, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll be able to get him back soon, and hopefully for next time. Now, on to pressing matters. Beautiful, beautiful Force India here, as per usual there. Rob also coming out of circuit. He's in the Haas, of course, as well. But we've got the likes of Michael as well in the Mercedes. Now, I'm not expecting too much to be done here. I'm seeing who's going to improve. I believe, well, there's jumped up to third. I think that's Craig jumping up to ninth. The Williams goes up the last corner. Let's see. It's going to be a decent lap. 10th place. Jumps ahead of Rob, who comes up the last corner to start his lap. And let's see, JS1 has lost his setup, unfortunately. Now, what I'm going to do now quickly is turn my notifications off, because I have left them on, so I shall turn them off quickly as I can. And there we are, so we're now back with notifications all off, so I can't see if anyone messages me, which is always good. It's how you should do it. That's the Haas going slowly there. Now, has he got damage? I believe he's just letting the cars go through to start his lap then. Williams then, Bullboy coming through the right handle and now down into the last two corners. Now these are very quick corners, and 180 miles an hour. Chelsea drops down to about 150, comes back up then 140 to 150, and there's about 100 miles an hour on the exit then. And still a very fast lap corner until the line. Where does he go? Does he improve? The answer to that is he goes 12. Not too shabby as well. A 50% race to the sector run, yellowing yellow flags here, and that's Ferrari going in the pit lane. So that is Crag going in the pit lane in the number 4. That car straight in there, no field. It's going to be interesting to see where anyone can go. McLaren looks up a little bit there, coming in to the right-hander towards where I think Lauda corner. 2 yellow flags. Now all in. See if we can find what's going on anywhere. It's very hard to find incidents on the circuit. As, Michael goes a bit wide there, gets the car back going. Well, Bullboy, that's your problem. Now, what's happened to him? He is out of qualification then. So, whatever he's done, he's gone off somewhere. And he'll be lucky low that won't damage the car too badly. Of course, no penalties for the race. In cameras on the rear ring of the Force India coming through the last corner, very wide, and that, fortunately to say, is a big mistake from Foxy there. He'll get away with it just about across the line. Now, I don't think he'll improve. Stays in 9th position. Very lucky stuff he didn't get airborne there. Now you may be wondering, I may not be shouting or talking as loud as news, because I had a bit of a sore voice last week. I went down a bit of tone and still haven't recovered it. Last week I was very ill, but oh dear. Now that's the Haas. Now what's that doing on the grass there so far off the circuit? Well, gets back on them, might be letting the Mercedes through. I believe that would be of let's see, oh, that Haas looks like it's got an issue there if I'm not mistaken. It's going very interesting lines here, getting out of the way of people there. Does like flags again there, and now, who's that who's gone in the Haas again off the road there, having holiday? Was that? I believe Michael, yes. Michael, he's hit the wall there, and they won't be doing any good hitting it anymore. 3 minutes to go in qualification. Shumi leads with Jiren. Actually, sorry, that puffing Muffin goes up to 2nd place there by some 11 thousandths of a second. And oh dear. Well, that's, oh dear. Michael, what have you done there, sunshine? You've got yourself disqualified. And off, that is JS. He's gone spinning now. That is at turn number 4. And JS now retiring as well. So issues there for him. Now, who's on a good lap? I believe all of them have finished, so quali is over. Well, Ditto. Let's see where he can go. He's got the last corner though. Let's see. So he has to improve by just about a 10th, and he'll jump himself up at least 4th or 3rd. As indeed 2 people improving. Well, Ditto, does he improve? No. stays in 9th. Fast as that there from Schumi then. Great lap by him. Evil Day pole from the Poppin' Muffin. The Zeron racing at home. The Met, Foxy, Cam, Matt, Wild Ditto, Rob, WRL, Honk, Crag, JG, Ballboy, Booth, JM and Michael. He was starting at the back. He got himself disqualified for spinning and hitting a wall. A very interesting way of doing it as well. So, now, qualification is going to be the interesting thing here. I still have just over a minute to go in qualification, so a few people may be still finishing their laps. We believe, though we are not too certain who's finishing their laps. In fact, no one's finishing laps because quali's over and everyone's finished. We get to spectate other drivers. Unfortunately, it doesn't work once you finish a race, which is annoying unless I'm mistaken, and you can. So let me go to the fastest lap so you can see the gap there. All drivers in the top 10 under 1 second actually. All 11 actually under the top 10. The Red Bull getting a bit close to that. Now Hoink retired from the session. You can see very close then. All the drivers extremely close there. Just look at the gaps from some 7th and 7th and 8th separated by some 3,000 per second, followed quickly by Wild Ditto. It's absolutely crazy to see how close the drivers are. Up front though, 4 attempts, impressive stuff from Schumi. That's in the Red Bull, of course, doing a brilliant job in qualification to get himself up on to that beautiful time you see up front. We do apologise again for the mic crackle you occasionally hear as well. Unfortunately there, qualification does end then before the start of the race. It is going to be about a 40-minute race, to be honest, in my opinion. It doesn't take too long, so see yourself in. It's going to be an interesting one. Schumi, Puffing Muffin, Nazir in your top 3 rating. Met, Foxy, Cam. Then we got Matt, Wild Ditto and Rob, your top 10. Down the order, WRL, Hoink, Crag, JG, Bull, Boy. And then we got Booth, JS, and then Michael starting at the back. With, of course, issues well disqualified in qualification. Here we go then. So, from the Austrian Grand Prix, live commentary done by Evil Dragon. Hope you enjoy it. And grab that popcorn, because we're going to go in for a classic. I hope. After this, small loading screen. So, there we go then. So, the driver parade is over. The formation lap will be over in a few seconds' time. Of course, we don't do the formation lap, but I mean, imagine 18 seconds to go, so everyone cuts their breath. Expect carnage to be at turn number 1 then. Enjoy yourself then. Get what you need done, because we have 7 seconds to go. Beginning of the Austrian Grand Prix. Round number 9 then of the 7th tier league. Here we are then. All the drivers on the grid. 5 lights. And it's lights out. And away we go. And it seems a very good start off the front. Oh, there's a car off in the background. One of the Ferraris, I believe, spinning around. And that must be Craig down the back. 3 wide further down. There's a bit of a bunching up going on back. But so far, everyone seems to get off the grid. So far, so good. No major drama down the backline. Good start from Schumi. He's up front. Further down. 3, 4 wide almost at the background there. We've got McLaren, Saubers, we've got a half down the inside there. And there's contact indeed there, so bunching up then that. Looks to be Rob punting off 2 cars there. McLaren gets on the grass of Wild Ditto. He's having all sorts of problems then. And manages to just about get through without spinning then. And big problems for the McLaren. He's going to come straight back around the outside, or try at least to get that position done. There was the Force Indians gets clipped then of Foxy and the Red Bull as well going off. So big problems down the back. Craig, meanwhile, who's had a very softened start, gets the car back going at straight away. Running behind is Foxy. Then up front, Schumi, Gazera and Puffy Muffin leads your top 4. And all good there. And Matt is on a challenge then for that position right behind Matt. See how close he goes. Runs a bit wide there, gets on the curb. And don't forget a 5-second penalty as well. Believe Racing at Home, who's lost his front ring immediately then. And here one of the Williams battling. Here, this is WR versus JG. We had a good battle last time. Out down the inside, he's lost half his front wing. It's not going to matter there. One of the Haas is getting a bit wild at the background. And side by side, up the hill. I think that Toro Rosso might just be able to get ahead of JG. See down the inside. Looks to be getting the move done. Yes, he has. On the exit, that C does seem to be just ahead still. He's going to come back at them though, or trying to get on the grass. Let's see, down the inside, it's going to be brave one then. Hard on the brake, let's see, is he going to try one down the inside? Does try so, does he see? Bang! And there's contact. And let's see, still trying to kick in there, the McLaren. Following behind then, one of the Hasses. And look at that, side by side as he gets through, squeezes him out just about through. Great move from WRL, forces the way past the Williams, and that Williams cannot do nothing. Now what's out for the McLaren pulling behind? Up front, all looking so good, running a bit wide, and he's going to lose another position. Yes, through another one. Now look out for the Haas. Let's see, as rule number 3 of 36. And it's going so far, so good. JS one lap down already, so he's got some serious issues there. A bit of a slide then, as well from Franklin. He's having good struggles here. He's got a car behind him as well. He's got a few cars coming behind. Here comes the Force India around the outside of Ball Boy. Let's see, does he go down the inside in the end? Yes, he does. Down the inside, does he get the position done? Yes, he does. Just about the Williams gets a bit of a slide on the exit and has to concede the position straight away then. So far so good, and it's 2 yellow flags. So someone has gone off somewhere for a second. They seem to have regained the position, whoever it is. The Met battling Matlin, and then also Cam any close to Puffin Muffin. Front low by 1 second already, breaking that DRS is Schumi. He's done everything he can do straight away, and he's already got a bit of a gap. This is important. Mercedes versus Force India meanwhile, further down. This could be interesting. And what's up for the Haas as well? Rob, he's in the tow. So 3 cars separated by a very close margin. And Naziran versus the Puffin Muffin. We didn't see this here. They're very close. We didn't realise how close these two actually were. Maybe Naziran's made a mistake somewhere. But now ahead is the Toro Rosso. Very interesting stuff there. And what's out? These guys following behind then. All these 3 very close. So the Mercedes Mamet's gone off, and 3-second penalty for crash there for multiple warnings. Many things. So he's been a bit naughty there. Never mind that though. A bit of a mistake there. Always gets away with some as Rob challenging Matt further down the field. Not going to get through straight away there. We'll take a few laps here, but it's going to be interesting to see if anyone's going to make any moves anytime soon. As these 3, look at them all together. Toro Rosso, Sauber and Renault. And up front is your leader. It is the man, Schumi, the Red Bull driver, doing a brilliant job. And then you've got Puppy. And Naziran starting to drop back now a little bit to that Renault's grasp. But not very close low to make a move. Force India gets a bit wide on the exit, the corner behind. Still being followed by one of the Hasses there. Very wide is WRL. And somehow not spinning there for a second. I thought it may be a problem. Here comes the McLaren though. That's a mistake from him. And he's going to be pounced on straight away. The McLaren down inside. Almost made his contact, squirming on the exit. And can't make the move there. Now, the question is, let's see if that Haas trying to get past that Force India. Nope, still not getting there. And I think getting a bit of a slide on the exit. And these are very tense moments for some of the drivers. Lots of battles going on. Further down, Hoink and Foxy are battling down the field. Let's have a look at this. But a bit of a move still going on. Force India and WRL, and then Williams. And then Foxy and Hoink. Then all right. Michael, of course, disqualifies now up to 14th ahead of Craig. JS down the back then, who I don't remember from last time. They had a Racing Holmes and Booth, who is in the pit lane already with problems there. So 1 Red Bull up front, 1 at the back. So big problems for the Red Bull team. However, the Red Bull program, good, because Toro Rosso's second. So at least they got a 1-2 in the Red Bull program, but still being followed by the Sauber and the Renault. Very close together, though. We'll usually see what happens there. Right. Now the question is, who's going to make the straight move straight away to make the beautiful move or they're going to wait a little bit? That's the important question. Lap 6, so about 30 laps to go, is the Met challenge in the back of Rob and Matt here. Gets a bad exit, does Rob. And let's see, DRS sector 1, yellow flag, so something's happened down the back. Let's get all nice little things up, so I apologise for not having them up there. You can see all the tyre compounds there. I believe JS has spun, we believe. A few people making one stops already, Racing and Booth of you can see all the little changes there in all the orders. Now, where is Mehmet's going to make a move on Rob? Sector 3, yellow flag. Someone's gone off around the corner here. I don't know who it is. Yellow flags. And in comes the Rebel. Now, that we believe is Booth. Yes, it is in the pit lane. And here comes a move then from this Mercedes, trying to make a move on Rob. Not going to get it there. Has to concede the position straight away there. Now, let's see if he gets a good exit then. See, down the straight. See whether he can make a move. See, is he going to try around the outside? Does try. Takes a breaker board out whilst he does it. As wide goes the Force India. Oh, that's a bit of a slide. And somehow catches that one going into the wall there. And now look out for the Force India versus the Haas down the inside. Can he do it? Yes, to make contact. Huge contact. Actually, the Force India loses its front wing there. Left side flies off. That's a big problem there. Now also the McLaren's going to pounce straight away. And these two battling. So very, very, very optimistic stuff from Rob there. Bouncing into him. Very nasty contact there. And WRL and Matt battling now as well. So a bit of an issue then for Rob, who's now going to get pounced on by a Mercedes then. Let's see the Mercedes going down the inside. Let's be brave. Down the inside, and there's more contact. And they both go off the road. Now, I'll have to talk about that one. That's a bit of an ollie then. I would say that a bit naughty. They'll get away with it just about. Matt in the pit lane, the Force India, so he's had a torrid time. Got his front nose knocked off. Well, Ditto and WRL battling though. These guys have been battling very hard in the last 2 rounds. I've commentated on. I hope you're enjoying it, by the way, like I am. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a nice Sunday evening here. Fortunately, my voice is a little bit hurting because I'm not very well, but I'll keep going. Nonetheless, my voice will probably go. And then you'll have the nice silent commentary. Always beautiful. Right. WRL versus World Ditto. This is going to be interesting. Now, difference is, one's on Super Soft, one on Ultra Soft. Now, the interesting point is who's going to make the move, and if they are going to make a move, where is it going to be? Now, the question is he going to make a move now, or is he going to make a move later? Well, he's going to get very close straight away, and I don't think very luckily he's going to make a move there. Up front, by the way, Nazir and 4 temps, and Cam at 5 temps, so second and third and fourth very close together. I'll keep an eye on that as we're looking at the Toro Rosso versus the McLaren. And the McLaren then. 2 temps between a pair of them. I believe it could be a nice run here. It will be if he does that. And here we go, just as I say that. Get side by side at the exit. Now this is going to be straight 1 then to turn 1. I believe the Toro Rosso will have the advantage, and McLaren will have the disadvantage, and he will drop the position. Let's see if he can get a good exit up. I don't believe he does, unfortunately. Still though, Slipstream will have a nice run down in straight away. Be careful to get DRS again. You see he does, lifts off there, almost makes contact on the exit. Sector 3 yellow flags racing at home. And what's happened to him? Where's he gone up? That, I'd say that must be hitting the curb. Now that's a big mistake from racing at home then. He's hit the wall, very obscure angle. Well, Ditto is still battling WRL. He was still managed to get past it because of the yellow flags. That's sector 3. Meanwhile, Nazira and racing at home has gone straight away. He is absolutely going to be livid there, hitting the wall. And these 3 very close together. Look at this. Toro Rosso, Sauber, and Renault. 3 teams who are known to be one of the midfield to back market teams in Formula 1, all driving their socks off today. And they're very close. They're only 1.7 behind your leader then, so he's not got away so far. Lap 10, so some 26 laps to go. And it is all so far so good. And there's going to be serious conclusions in this race. They're very close, you see on the exit. These 3 very much on top of their game. Rob Ditto is trying to close up to WRL, who's still struggling to get back up the front. A bit of a lock up there for the Renault. the Sauber and the Toro Rosso, and Foxy in the pit lane by the way there, so something's happened to him. Any comments, put them in the chat. Of course, I do apologise for any mic crackle that occurred in this race. Of course, static electricity building up from me, because I'm a static person, unfortunately. As I found out by electrocuting myself a long time ago there, from touching a balloon, because, yeah, staticky balloons in my hair don't really work very well. So, there we go. Now you know I'm basically the most static person by a balloon. Don't give me balloons, in other words. Or never give me balloons. Life lesson. Rob, 5 seconds stop, go! Speeding in the pit lane, oh dear! That's a bit of a problem there, as these three team battle! Bit of a lock up there. And the Toro Rosso and the Sauber and the Renault continue to battle. I believe the Renault at sea gets good exit. DRS is going to neutralise them though. I think Brave on the brakes to make a move here. Doesn't think of it, locks up there the Sauber. Gets the car just about there, sitting ahead then, and these two are going to battle. This will open up, of course, to the Toro Rosso up front. Although now has 2.1 seconds to capture the leader, so the leader opening up all the time. We're coming to quarter way distance. 25% of this race is now done. 25%. 25%. Not 25%. No, I'm not 25% of the race done. No, never mind. Some part of the race is done. Nice camera shots overhead there. You can see then the old circuit needs to go off up the road that way, and of course rejoin later on down the circuit here around Styrian Mountain Spielberg. Of course, completely not related to Steven Spielberg because he's a person, not a place. Makes no sense otherwise. The hill. Oh, that's a mistake from the Zero, and this could allow the Renault to make a move. Then is he going to go to the left or the right? He's going to go to the right now. Jimmy to the left. Right down the inside. Look at that. Does he make the move? Yes. Does he run wide? Also, does he get the position? Look at that. Great diving move there. And somehow doesn't manage to make the move off there. Just brilliant dive. The last. No effort comes from it. Still trying to poke his nose in where the sun don't shine. Get it through there. Now, where is he going to make the move? That's the important question. And if he does, where he does make the move. But that was a beautiful dive. And Naziran has been given a freeze time penalty then. 3 seconds for track limits. Now that will and very much will certainly change the way the championship will be portrayed. Drama then for Naziran. He gets himself a penalty, and WRL gets a penalty, and well, ditto meanwhile. And now Shumi, actually, we did realise Shumi in the pit lane, by the way, so he's back out. I think he just tapped the wall, I believe he did. I'm just ahead of one of the Williams. That is car of Ballboy. He's going to try and get Shumi, I believe. Not a valiant effort there. I don't think he'll make a dive. It would be very stupid to do one. Indeed doesn't. Bit of a lock up there from the Red Bull. Just gets away with it though. WRL and the Toro Rosso battling here, side by side. Let's see what's going to happen here. Around the outside, is he making a move or is he losing the position? We believe losing the position. They're still side by side, down to the braking zone. Locks up the pair of them. And JG seems to have got the position of WRL. We'll see, load. Let's see, still got a bit of a run. Is he going to try and run down the inside? That'd be brave. I believe he'll just about do it. Yes, he does try it. Bangs wheels. And Naziran has dropped position here. Has he got a problem? Or is he in the pit lane? Sector 2 going yellow. And Booth has hit the wall. That is what's happened there. So the Red Bull, trouble for him. He has hit the wall there. Lost the right side of his front wing. Or yes, it is the right side then. So a bit of an issue there for him. Puffing Muffin in the pit lane. He's going to come back out. Where is he going to be? In comparison, Shumi miles away, and he's going to come out side by side with that Toro Rosso. He's going to be side by side with the other Toro Rosso. Toro Rosso side by side. I think WRL will concede the position here. Let's see if he does. Does not. That's mysterious. I thought perhaps they'll switch positions straight away. Very odd stuff there. Puffin Muffin might lose a position if he's not careful. Naziran is leading this race, is these guys might hold each other up dramatically here. This could and will probably change the way this race could pan out then. Now, New Zealand does have a penalty, so it may not. New Zealand will come in straight away then. Now, don't forget, he will have a 3-second time penalty to start off with, so he will not get away with this one. So he'll come in the pit lane. Now, what's this then? He'll come in, so comes Mehmet. Mehmet will get the thing now. We expect what's left 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, never mind. Oh, just comes out ahead there. Let's see, he's going to come out very close to those battles he were battling with. I thought he would have a penalty, maybe not got away with it there. Oh, Mercedes, did he hit the wall? I believe he just about got away with it there. Now, Zeran's in the battle. He's got 2 slower cars at the front of him. Let's see if he's going to make a move. Danny's sort of one already. With all of that, straight away, having no prisoners, pushes him wide. The Sauber gets a bit of a line. The Haas gets a bit of a wiggle. Look out for the Mercedes, trying to the inside. They're going to be very close there. Just about squeezes him there. Down there inside. Does he make the move? Yes, he does. Bangs wheels again. Side by side. Bumper to bumper. Front wing to front wing. Gets through to the outside. Let's see. It's going to be side by side into this long right hand. Who's it going to be then? Side by side. And still can't make the move there. And let's going to see where he's going to make the move on that Haas. And coming behind is the other Mercedes. So he's finally got himself steering in this race. Now, where is these 2 Toro Rossos going to be going? I believe they're holding each other up. Don't worry, Zero isn't going to get any position straight away there. He's a bit behind him. Of course, Michael now in the pit lane then. So the Met now has all to do then. Michael comes in straight away. Now, over the crest and far away, Giroud is ready to play. And out comes Booth. He's going slow. And past they go like an absolute missile. As I get a hiccup. Trying down the sort of JG here, and that's going to be interesting. I mean, contact almost on the exit. Now, this could be interesting. 3 wide. They'll go 3 wide. He's going to go to the left. Oh, gets squeezed out there. And that is very, very unfortunate stuff there. Very lucky no contact was made. Even worse there, but he'll be very angry there and goes off the circuit. And loses position to the Mercedes. Has he got damage? I mean, he may have got damage there from the back, from the slower cars, not the back markers. They're erasing the position. These guys, they're battling. The 2 Toro Rossos battling like their heart's content. Well, this is remarkable stuff here, and the Toro Rossos continue to battle here. Now, I believe, coming in. Perhaps, yes, finally does let him go. Very, very late on there. Ooh, sorry for the mic crackle there. A bit of a lock-up there from the Toro Rosso. Just about gets in the pit lane now. JG and him battling the Met and the Zero there. And talking about the Met, there he is, battling Rob and JG. Now, where's he going to make a move? That's the question. Any comments? Put them in the chat, by the way. Like we said, I'll answer them when they pop up. Down the inside goes Rob. Let's see if he makes the move then. 3-second time back for Craig. Down the inside, let it goes. Squeezes them out. Pass goes to Mercedes. Easy as can. That's textbook moving from that Mercedes driver there. The Met placing his car beautifully there. Let's see. The Williams may still come back at him. Let's see. He's going to be brave doing. Locks up there a little bit. Almost tags the rear end of him and slides through the corner. Gets away with it though there about. We believe a bit of damage could have been done there to the front of Giron's car. Well, Ditto, by the way, ahead of him behind. So everyone very close together here. 17 out of 36. And my voice is stuck to yellow. Which is always fun. So I do apologise for the voice being a bit quiet here. My voice is starting to do as people and boy jumping in here when together. They're following back there. That is the Mercedes. The Met still trying to get past Rob here. Hasn't made a move there. Ooh. What the after happened then? Well, that was an interesting accident. I don't know what I can make from that. Mehmet's probably more confused than I am. That was a very interesting accident. I don't know what happened there. Seemed to have lagged, and that is Renan truly put Mehmet out of this race. No damage, luckily. That was absolutely bizarre. I've never seen an accident like that in my life before. That is a little bit of a decent there, unfortunately, for him. And that, unfortunately, is what you can see there. Oh, sorry, apologise for the mic crackle there. Unfortunately, there. A bit of a mic crackle issue there coming in then. But I think we do apologise in advance for any mic issues I have, unfortunately. For some reason, the mic has been playing up recently, unfortunately. No, it doesn't seem to be many. Cam has got a penalty there for, and Rob as well, multiple warnings as well. So everyone's getting penalties today then. So is Booth got a penalty for something. So everyone's got issues. JG's still the only one who hasn't pitted yet, so he is going for a very long stop. I believe he's on the soft tyres. Yes, he is. 2 sector 3. So Craig, is he going off somewhere? Let's have a look. Ah, the Ferrari going round. That is very fast corner there, so he's gone round. So he must have dropped it on the apex. You can see all the tyres. There's everyone on softs and super softs and ultra softs and well, only those 3 tyres. Not what's on the hard tyres. So they brought them. Yes, he did. He uses an end of pit. Then comes Michael, by the way. So again, so he's having a torrid time in the Mercedes. Again, I believe chipped the front wing off. I believe, yes, he has chipped that front wing off again. So serious issues for him. Craig as well not having much luck. We're out in a Foxy battling here with Alex like D. So these 3 battling as well. So it's Toro Rosso, Sauber, sorry, Toro Rosso, Haas, and then obviously you. I don't know what my Haas's and Toro Rossos and Saubers mixed up today. Seems to be always lost in my mind. I don't know why. The Toro Rosso does kind of look like a Sauber, and the Haas reminds me of the Sauber as well, because I'm the old Sauber back in the 13-14 season. That might be where I'm getting confused from, unfortunately. So I've gone, well, I still live in 2014. Oh, that's always fun. Now, over the hill. I'll up the crust at least. Now they'll drop back down the hill then straight away. And very close, these 3 up. Let's see if they make any moves. Up from Puffing Muffing, 4 tenths behind Cam, who's got a penalty for track limit. Cam has got himself to second, so Cam has come out of this race out of nowhere, to be honest. I didn't realise how he would be so far up until, well, now he's really high up, so very good stuff from him. Puts that car in 2nd position. Meanwhile, looking at the battle between these 3 little musketeers. Zeroing down in 5th place, by the way, after issues he had earlier on, but Cam, in the Renault, really has shown surprising pace, really. I was not expecting him to be up there and so good. I haven't seen him really this season, of course, because it's the first time I'm here. But very interesting stuff to see, and it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. The Red Bull of Booth down the back, Michael as well. So, and then there's Craig. So, Red Bull, Mercedes and Ferrari struggling in this race. Sector 2 yellow flags. Let's see if we can find out what that's for. Whatever it was has been withdrawn. So whoever it is has gone. Unfortunately, we can't see where the yellow flags take place. JG just had a mistake though. Yes, so here's JG. Now, has he got DRS? He doesn't, so that means that Matt has made a move. And Rob in the pit lane, by the way. Nazira and stand up position, but will regain it in a few seconds. Doesn't just now he does, so Rob will take a penalty as well. Very spectacular here around the Spielberg circuit here. In Austria, 22 laps. Yellow flag going on in sector 2 for a second there. No what's going on. So it would be good if we could get a better telemetry feed than we actually have. Unfortunately, we don't, which is a shame. We apologise for a mic crackle again. As I move my control a little bit there. It should neutralise itself in a few seconds time, unfortunately, so it should be on my end. Three cars led separated by a few tenths of a second. There's very interesting stuff to see. There's a bit of wide there, but Pink there just about gets ahead of the Toro Rosso still there. Saub, of course, India. Got everyone's mixed up today. this race, I think all the cars will be mixed up by the end of this race. There's so many battles going on. That's how good it is here in the F7 League and here. AOR, it's all very close battling and very good to see our drivers battling to the bitter end and a bit more than a bitter end. That might be a penalty. No, he gets away with it, dragging the penalty for a long time here. Loses that to Michael. It might lose that to a few other people he's not coming out soon. Does turn the pit in. That could be an issue for he's in the pit for a long time. It just comes out as I've had a look at him. Puffin Muffin, he's catching up a little bit now to Cam. See where he can make that move. If he can make the move, it'll be good to see. When up front, Shumi leads away by an absolute storm from the rest of the field then. And that is all you can say there. A very good job from him as I use these cameras for the first time in a while. I haven't used them before. So the opposite way as I'd imagine. But these guys still together, Haas and Force India, battling together as top two are now separated by 6.1 seconds, only 6.2 actually. Rounded up and 3 tenths behind is the Puffin Muffin. So he's doing good, 24 out of 36 and 12 laps to go. Time is on my phone, it is 8:46. But the race so far so good. No major incidents in this race, apart from a little spin from the track at the beginning. So no serious incidents apart from a few drivers, of course, racing home. They're all there in a very interesting fashion. I've never really seen a car go off like that. Presumably hit the curb. I do believe I remember it somewhere from another stream I've done before, so it's gone off there, I believe. Yellow flags. Now, who has gone off there? It is Michael, who has gone off the road in a Mercedes. Gets the car back going. It's about 0.3 second time penalty for track limit. Again, bit of lag going on for him. Ahead of these two then, on Paul Boy and Foxy. So, JG's got a 3 second time penalty as well. Well, this is bizarre today. Penalties going on for a lot of drivers. As we look at these little cars battling here, we've got the Sector 1 yellow flags. Oh dear, now something's gone on somewhere. Lots of arrows pointing out there for some reason. Frag and Hoop together there. And going between those two. The Williams looking ready to steam one down the inside if he's not careful. Around the outside perhaps as well. Be interesting then. 25 of 36. And the race going, well, pretty swimmingly in my opinion so far. It's been a little classic race. It's been certainly one of attrition, one of driver skill, and one of not disconnecting and lagging a little bit, just like he just did just then. But well, second and third now separated by 1 whole second. There's Foxy and Bull Boy. Oh! Whoa! Wow, well, that was a very interesting thing. But Matt, look at that, lads. Luckily, no damage as goes through Hoink. Well, there must be some lag going on there. That was a spectacular accident there, almost. And how they don't crash that, I'll never know. He was at least in the air, so some serious lag going on here in the race. Unfortunate to say, though. There's no serious threat, however. There's plenty of disconnects there, allowing the Foxy to get through, who spun and almost caused the contact there, as now Garner Hassel and Rob goes through, who just 2 yellow flags. See, and Crag is gone off then, and get passed by Shumi, we believe. That's the beacon there. Now, Boop actually lapping himself. Some serious issues there for one Ferrari. The other Ferrari something good up front. Someone's the first corner. The Met's got a penalty as well. Everyone's getting penalties. What is this penalty central today? Looking at any comments here. I think I'm saying, what the fuck? Lag, yeah, some serious lag going on there. Sector 3, yellow flag. Ah! Oh, it's cracked. Oh! Oh, what's he done there? That is a huge impact. Well, whatever the Ferrari's done, that is a very interesting place to crash a car. I can't imagine he's hit the outside wall, we believe, and spun. But, well. Interesting. Again, I'm going through all the cars very rapidly here. The Met battling ball boy then. So the class past the debris-ridden Ferrari in the middle of the road. Down the inside. Look at that. Look at that. That was a result of the road completely. I mean, another penalty if he's not careful. He's got to get his position back. Surely he'll have that position back. He can't keep that position. Surely he was completely off the road. Surely. Surely in racing that has to be a penalty there. Perhaps not then, but well, that is a surprise and that is a shock actually. And 3 second time penalties here. If every time someone got a penalty, I got £100. I mean, I'd be a millionaire by now, really. At least I think half the field. Well, we can quickly get the things up the race director. Let's have a look at all the incidents here. And look at them all. There's quite a few warnings for contacts and incidents then. There's some serious issues going on for some of the drivers. So, fortunate to say for them. A bit of mic crackle there. Apologise for that. Always unfortunate having a bit of a broken mic. Not broken, it's glitchy, unfortunately. 29 off 36. There's that board. Perfectly demonstrated what that were on. Not much going on. Puffin, Muffin, and Cam actually battling together. So, well, there is something going on, and well, here is the things going on. Racing at home, there's racing flag as well after a both walls and well, very obscure angles and impacts there, unfortunately to say the least. Battling as hard as you can, these two up. And well, they've been catching bit by bit. Oh, second 2 yellow flags again. Now, who's gone off there? Rob. I believe he's gone off. Or someone's gone off. It might have been Bullboy was the reason for yellow flags. Again, we do apologise for all this shifting. I should usually think at the top. Possibly not been a fan of it. Round the outside, down the inside. Rain is starting to pour, by the way. I've got rain starting to come down here in Austria. Now, this could be and will change the course of the race. Down the inside goes the Toro Rosso there, the Puffing Muffin. And passing, yes, Cab gets squeezed off the road. He's still there, still trying and keeps the position there. And now drops behind there, so probably a bit naughty there. I don't agree with the penalty there at all. And the Zeron's still there, and Foxy and Rob battling as well. So Rob's just losing to Foxy. Well, the other way around to be so, unfortunately. I think I'm saying not cool. Well, the race is so far so good. Going into some. No, thank you though. It is great to be commentating here in this beautiful soggy steering mountain. Now it's rain coming down a little bit there. Unfortunately, to say I do have a bit of a cold there, but two Force Indias close together. This could be interesting. Now, Force Indias together and a race circuit. Well, I've seen this before in real life. It didn't end well. Let's see if well, not real life works. Only one of the total laps, and they hit just about there. Bit of a nudge then between the two Force Indias. Getting a bit up in front there, and they make contact then. Well, they make one bit of contact, very light contact. Let's hope they don't crash into each other. Now, down the inside could be an option for the from Matt and Foxy. Let's see if he does it. And look at the Williamses, they're right behind as well. We didn't see them then. Well, the Williams might... These guys always battling. The Williams and the Force Indias always so close together. And here they are. Around Beta, they're still very close together. Well, this could be interesting. 2 Force Indias, 2 Williams. Up the road is one of the other cars who's now going up the road. That is a Rob of the Haas. Gets very close together. And the Williams now... Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. That's, Well, he's gone completely off the road there. Now the 2 Williams that battles there. So 2 teammates battling them. Down the inside goes one of them. Does he make the move? Does he squeeze each other off? Side by side. Look at this. The 2 Williams. Yes, they're going to go side by side. Oh, in contact. Oh, it had to happen. There had to be something before it was the Force Indies. It was the Williams at war. Civil War at Williams. And now can it be Civil War at Force India? Look at this. Fantastic stuff there. As the 2 Williams collide in calamities for them. And look for the Force Indians battling. He looks to the inside and squeezes his teammate off. He runs wide. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity of the teammates. They've all gone shambles. And in with damaged Bullboy. Oh dear, there's calamities everywhere. And that is the last thing Williams wanted. And that's for intermediate tyres. That is a very bold strategy call here. And he will be the one to look out for the rest of this race. What is Bullboy going to be doing? That is going to be crucial. Booth's been given a penalty for speeding the pit lane again. No surprise there, unfortunately to say. Then anyone coming in. That's short and impressive. No one seems to be coming in. In comes Booth for those intermediate tyres, but oh dear, I think it is time for Inters. It could be time for Inters. There's drivers having issues. Let's see if the 2 Force Indias immediately jump in. I think it's time for Inters, you know. One doesn't. Oh, we get a penalty though. Oh dear. Very, very ballsy stuff from Bullboy here. He's going to go past the Hunk who isn't here, and behind is that's a lap car actually getting past. Perhaps a little bit too early going on those intermediates then. So I was wrong. The spray isn't really rising up as much as you'd imagine. 33 out of 36. It is a 8:57 UK time, 9:57 Dutch time or some other time. Bit of a lock up there from a Met there. The car turned in. I think now it's time for those intermediate tyres. I'll be soon ready. Who's going to be the one to pounce on them? It's not a question. Who is going to come in straight away? That's going to be an important question. It could be a wild gamble from a back market. You can see the Williams really actually is struggling. It's perhaps not ready. But definitely looks slippery enough to be going for them. But a real shot in the foot for Williams here then. Unfortunately, after catching so much up to the Force India pair, both took each other out, and now one of them's on the wrong tyres currently, but going to come around to him. But he may lose a bit too much time to regain the time he did. So, unfortunate to say the least. So, just joining us, a bit of calamities going on between teammates. The Force Indias first off touched, and then the Williams, well, cracked into each other. That's why JG is now miles ahead of Bullboy, who went in for the intermediates with a bit of damage. Pretty ballsy stuff, and it's not really worked. You know, unfortunately, it's not worked at all there for the Williams. It really hasn't. Oh, it really hasn't worked, and I'm not agreeing with that warning. I'm not agreeing with that warning in my books. That was a bit of a stupid warning. Well, he's having a horrible time here. He is on the wrong tyres, and the race has gone from bad to worse for him here in the race, which was going so well for him earlier on in the race. Has gone completely downhill, and unfortunate to say, he's gone on the wrong tyre strategy at the wrong time. They will come back at him. The force to be reckoned with, I imagine. Sector 3 yellow flags. Now, what's that for? Whoever it is that's gone in, we can never find out. I believe it might have been Rob. Oh, JG very close to the wall. I believe they're going to go to the last lap without pitting. How's Nez doing? He's in 4th position. Didn't see if he's catching. Let's have a look. See battles. I don't know what battles going on there. He's about you can see about 4 seconds off the current head, and about 20 off the leader, who's Shumi. He's doing a stellar job. Rob under pressure from Foxy and JG as well, a bit behind. These guys could battle soon. They've been catching very slowly over the entire race, but a quick rundown of how your race is going. Up front, Shumi leads by 12 seconds already from Cam, who's been followed very closely by the entire race by the Puffing Muffin. Ziran is in 4th position here. Couldn't get to turn 1 then. 5th place to McLaren of Wild Ditter, who has made his way up quite a lot. The sun's starting to come out now a little bit as we let's see who's been doing the best in this race. So the best driver so far has been Cam, who's come out very much, and so is WRL. He's following Wild Ditto there. They've been battling the entire race there. Met, who dropped 2 positions after all, making the contact there. Sector 1 and 2, yellow flags, and boo. The race as he lost the car. Oh, there's been a major shunt! Major drama! The Red Bull and the Toro Rosso! That is a huge shunt there! And that is fortunately now what has happened between those two. We just looked at the Toro Rosso a few seconds ago, and now there's been a huge impact then, and blocking the right side of the road is the crash then. And the race over, but Shumi wins the race. Whilst we're looking at the drama going on down the field, Shumi wins the race. Cam cross line. I didn't change the camera in time, but huge dramas going on the last lap of the race. As unfortunately now we can't change the cameras, but Muffin Cam finishes in 3rd position, so he didn't get 2nd. Some kinds of cons on the last lap. Well, that is certainly a drama on the last lap, as the Red Bull teammates, well, the Red Bull colleagues crash into each other of the Toro Rosso and the Red Bull there in dramatic fashion there on the last lap of the race. I've never seen that. WRL, rightly so, absolutely disgusted with that one. And Cam, driver of the day, by far one of the best drivers I've seen in a long time. And now we'll go to the podium for your top 3. And now it's time for the champagne. And Red Bull there, very much going to be impressed with that one. Indeed, well, thank you for joining us now as we round this stream off. So, your top 3 today, Shumi, the Puffin Muffin, and Cam, who got a 3-second penalty at the end. Nigeria 4th, Wild 5th, Matt, Rob, Foxy and JG, your top 10. Outside those top 10 is Daniel Kavia, I've got 11th place, JS, Kevin Magnussen, 13th place, Ballboy 14th. Michael 15th, Booth 16th, Crag 17th, 18th, Pascal Verline out of this race, of course, from crashing. Well, thank you for joining us here for this carnetic race here. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next time for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. Until next week, thank you for joining, and we'll see you then. And look at all those penalties as well. There's lots of them. Goodbye, and see you next time.